Hi, it's Diane Yetter with the Sales Tax Institute, and I am very happy today to be talking to Carolynn Kranz, who runs both a law firm and a sales tax database resource on the taxation of software. So, Carolynn, very glad to have you here with me today.
Well, thank you, Diane. It's always a pleasure to be here with you.
So, tell us a little bit about your firm, what you do, and the types of clients that you serve.
Sure. Well, as you mentioned, I guess I'm a little unique because I have two businesses. The first one, which I had intended to start, was a subscription database containing the sales and use tax rules for everything in the technology space, from sales of software to software services, cloud services, digital content, etc. Our subscriber base is pretty varied. We've got consultants, law firms, accounting firms. We have small startup tech companies to very, very large tech companies, as well as companies who have a significant tech spend. Somewhere along the lines, after I agreed to start this business, I had a few longtime clients who said, hey, I hope that you'll still do some consulting with us. I was both a CPA and a lawyer, but a lot of the work I'd always done was sort of due diligence related, cleaning up exposure, a little more audit controversy focused. So it seemed to make sense to go the legal route. You know, it gave me the ability to handle appeals. It also gave me attorney-client privilege. And again, interesting. We have a pretty varied client base. We have some very, very large companies that we worked with for years, but because of the nature of our practice and being sort of boutique focused, we sometimes pick up some startups and mid-sized businesses, certainly generally businesses with multi-state issues.
So, do you have any advice that you might give a woman that is contemplating opening a business?
First of all, and most importantly, I think be thoughtful and patient about it. Take the time to build a business plan. You know, I don't think enough can be said about planning. It's critical and crucial to think about all the elements. Go back to a business class you had and look through everything you had to do. It was interesting, the work itself, I found, you know, you just flow right into it because you've been doing it. What I found to be the most challenging, and I was very fortunate because it wasn't the clients, I wasn't looking to establish this, you know, multi-million-dollar practice and have revenue goals and utilization goals, all those things that we had in Big Four. You know, I just wanted to be able to make a living and have some flexibility. What I found the most challenging was the administrative stuff, getting insurance, determining, you know, what you were going to use to keep track of your time and invoicing. There are all these little bits of minutia detail that can really cause you hours and hours and weeks and months of stress if you don't do it right. So the first thing I would say is be thoughtful and really look into every aspect of it. Two, don't ever undervalue yourself. You know, I think one of the hardest things for me was figuring out what rates to charge. I don't know about you, Diane, but out of the gate, I had no idea what to charge. And over time, you figure it out. You eventually figure it out, but don't be afraid. You'd be shocked. The work comes your way, but, and I'd say the last thing that's most stressful is there are always going to be peaks and valleys, always. 17 years I've experienced them. And I'm to the point that I welcome the valleys. So the start of COVID this year was that perfect example. We slowed down and I thought, oh my goodness, I can take a breath. The breath didn't last very long, but they're always there. And the work just, it doesn't go away, especially when you've established a good reputation.
Thank you so much for your time and for sharing your background and your history and your business, and really appreciate the opportunity to collaborate with you on things like this, as well as in so many different ways that we work together.